first ever online episode. I am with my co-host, Dominic Dunphy. Welcome to the show, Dunphy.
And may I just start by saying how this was a journey that started, a week ago?
Well, yeah. Well, no, I think conceptually speaking, in my head, it's been going for a very long time. But for all of you listening on either Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or any of the other major podcast apps, you can find us live every 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/Radio Hot Air. Now, what I want to say to you, first of all, today, is I had such an experience the other day. So as you know, my iPad broke. And for the listeners that don't know, what happened was I was on holiday with my mom. And I had my little iPad on a little TV table. And when she moved back on the Barca loungers, which we have, which is a reclining chair, she moved back and then the table fell over and then the entire iPad fell on its face and the screen just got completely destroyed and cracked. I didn't realize this has happened. I was playing video games at the time and I had no idea what was going on. So my mom comes up to me and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll get it fixed." And she got it fixed. And what had happened is she's a very busy person, so she had her assistant get it fixed for me.
No.
Well, no, that's not the problem. That's not the problem. I got it back yesterday. And Dunphy, I would like you to please describe to the viewers what has happened to this iPad.
Oh my god.
What's different to can you remember it's an audio format, so please describe to them what you're seeing.
Something that looks like the CIA would have.
What it is I got my iPad back, but it wasn't my iPad. I got a new iPad, first of all, which is, for me, really shitty because I had some files on there and I have to reconfigure everything, which I'm really annoyed with Apple about. But what they did is they didn't give me my case back. So, no, yeah, as you can see, there's a different case on my iPad.
This is Steve Jobs right here.
No, it's a bunch of douchebags.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of dicks.
You, Noah.
No, Apple stiffed me out of $100. I paid for my case myself. I use my own money, and then I send it in, or my mom's assistant sends on the iPad, and they just stiff me out of the money, right? I didn't get my fucking case back, and I'm stiffed out of €100. And these Apple fucks.
What's this valued at?
No, so I got a new iPad, right? So they gave me a new iPad, which was nice of them.
Is it the exact
right?
same?
It's the exact same. No, exact same iPad. With the fix. It's just a new iPad, and then they didn't give me my case back, and my mom's assistant got me a new case. But it is not an Apple case, and I'm out of a fucking €100. They're pieces of shit, and Apple stiffed me. One of the $1 trillion company didn't want to give me my case back.
You know they're reselling your case.
No, what the fuck do you think they're doing with my case? The repair guy, he's sitting there, he's like, "Oh, let's have a look at this iPad that this person sent in from Amsterdam, right? Oh, what's here? Oh, it's an iPad with a case. Well, do they just chuck out the fucking case? Do they give it to their kids or something? Do they take it home?"
He noticed Christmas was coming and he knew he wasn't getting his bonus, so he's gone, "Oh, I'll piff this, yeah."
Yeah,
he's taking it under the tree. You watch. Daddy, thank you so much.
Oh, what a lovely charcoal gray iPad case I have here. Thanks, Dad.
You know, I've always wanted a charcoal gray, Dad.
Oh my God. Anyway, I'm really upset. So
do you like the case?
This new case, do you mean? No, I think it's super ugly. You know, it's a knockoff case, it's not a high quality case, and it's not as nice at all. And I'm just very upset.
How much is that valued at?
I wouldn't know. I don't know what the new case is valued.
Give ballpark.
I wouldn't know. I really don't know. But it's definitely cheaper than the iPad case.
The quality case.
But keep in mind, iPad didn't just they didn't give me that new case, right? My mom's assistant purchased that case from my mom's money, probably.
Did they ask about the case? Or
no, there's nothing. They're just like, "Here's your iPad." They just sent it back. No case. Just a box, no case.
Imagine if your iPad is just sitting in the warehouse still with the cover on it.
Oh my God, I swear to God. No, they sent it to some fucking landfill, and it's just sitting there, screen cracked, case on.
It's in China.
It's in China somewhere.
Absorbing all the pollution.
Yeah, some e-waste place. Oh God.
Oh, Noah, but you were quite fond of that case, I remember.
I was. No, I really like that case.
You had some intimate moments with it.
Intimate moments with my case? What do you mean?
I mean that, that case saw some things, which I'm sure no one else has seen in this.
Oh God, don't even... You're nasty person.
I haven't even seen that, Noah.
Okay, you're gross, bud. So, we just want to remind you that if you're following us live, you can follow us live on twitch.tv/Radio Hot Air on our first ever episode. So, first of all, Dunphy, we're gonna now. I wanted to talk to you about something. I want to know, what do you think about what? So in school currently, we're having. So we both go to school. We're having an issue of theft.
Oh,
I know, right? It's crazy.
man, we've had what? 2 iPhones stolen, 1 returned.
Well,
and-
this is the thing: is there's an issue of theft, and for the listeners that obviously don't know, we go to quite a small school. We go to a very privileged school.
quite a tight, gated community, I'd
Well,
say.
gated community. It's more than it is. That sounds way more fancy than it actually is.
We all wear special blazers and we all have a golden spoon up our
No,
arse.
that's what the school wants you to think. That's what they want. They want you to think when you're signing up for that school that it's a gated community, that everyone has golden fucking cutlery. This is what they want you to think, but that's not the case. No. It's a nice school. I really enjoy it there. But the issue that we're having right now is theft. And what the problem I have with this theft stuff is that the student is not one that is doing this because they're poor, because they need money or they need this. It's because they need attention, right? They want people to see what they're doing, and they might not get enough attention at home, but they're doing it for attention. Because no one that goes to because we go to a private school, no one that goes to our school needs to steal.
And I just noticed in our stream chat, someone has said that their money was stolen by some, quote, fucks. And he wants to find them, and he says, I swear.
Yeah.
Now, if you're the man or woman that stole that $100, I'd watch out. This Zama14 seems like he's a real danger to you.
Yeah, well, the issue... So, what do you think about the fact that... What do you think about people in general that are just doing shit for attention?
You know, if you don't get enough attention at home, just come up to me. I'll give you the attention you want.
No, but in general speaking, in the world, what do you think about people that are just constantly, they're doing shit just to get attention?
You know, I think that it's who they are, and I respect that we can all be whoever we want. But if you want attention, do it in a way that's not going to affect the lives of other people. People might not have enough time to be able to waste on trying to locate missing items or even just try to entertain your weird obsessions. So find some friends, be social.
Find some friends. Yeah, just go find I think this is a bunch of BS. I think this entire thing of just find some friends, it's not that easy. It's not that easy making friends. Because sometimes people are just jackasses.
True.
Sometimes you're in a group of people and they're just complete dicks and you can't do anything about it.
I know. I have some of those at school, and I'm not looking one in the eye right now. No.
Oh, nice. Yeah. No, but seriously, no. There were some people that they just say, shut up, make some friends, do this, do that. Not that easy. It's not that easy to make friends, and it makes me sad.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat, and this Mr. Lazyman25 is putting some accusations up, which are quite funny. Oh man, I am so sorry.
So no, it's fine. Also, for the listeners who are not listening to us live right now, you can, and then you can also participate in this fantastic chat. And also to the chat members, if you were wanting us to discuss any topic at all, any kind of things and mentioning their name, then please give us your money. Because we will do anything for money. So if you want to do that, if you want us to say anything or talk about anything, then donate some bits and we will definitely do that. Because we, as everyone, are capitalist sellouts. So please, give us your money.
And you know what? I would be very happy entertaining your bits for a small fee, Noah.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean?
I have no idea. Oh, that's gross. Never mind. I didn't realize what you meant. No, that's nasty. Oh, that's disgusting. It's terrible.
No, let's just swiftly move on.
Anyway.
Noah, there's a big problem at our school. And I wouldn't say it's a problem, but I've noticed people are getting tattoos.
Oh, yeah?
What are your opinions on it?
So, I have very strong opinions about tattoos.
Ooh,
I have very strong opinions on many things. And let me tell you a little story. So, I have a sibling. I have 2 siblings. And one of my siblings has a bunch of tattoos. And what she does is, whatever, you can get a tattoo. I don't care. I would rather not have one, but, if someone wants to get one, I'm not going to stop them from doing that. But what the issue is that she got a tattoo of the solar system, okay? But it is the wrong solar system.
Oh, no.
No, but this is the thing. What makes it better? Is it that it's a conscious decision to to have it different, or that it's a mistake? What's worse? That she's deciding, because it's one of the two, but what's worse is that she's deciding to have it different, or the fact that it's an accident.
Well, accidents tend to be more like tramp stamps, where at the bottom of my backside it would say, "Enter with caution."
No, but enter with caution. Nice.
My toilet paper skills aren't so well. But it's hard. There are two sides of the story here, but I think an accident's worse. But actually, now going back...
No. But this is the other. So there's two scenarios. Either she's like, okay, designer, I want the solar system, but I think it would look better like this, and it'll just be wrong, but I think it'll look better. Or, so it's factually inaccurate, but she does it for the aesthetics. Or the other scenario is that the designer just fucked up and she didn't realize that she was getting the wrong solar system. What is more worse to have permanently on your body? For what reason? What's worse?
The second reason. If your designer fucked up and you didn't realize it and someone's pointed it out, then you
that's worse.
That's 100%
Socially
worse.
speaking, it's a worse scenario.
Because imagine if you're with a bunch of friends and you pull up your tattoo and like, oh yeah, look at this Australian flag. And then all of a sudden they go, oh mate, where's the big star? Then you're up shit creek. Then you're in trouble.
No, but at least it's not, like, imagine that's the situation. And then the person says, no. I meant not to have that star there because I think the flag looks better without that star.
Then it's okay.
Isn't that worse? No, but isn't that worse? Wouldn't Australia not beat the shit out of you for saying that?
You
it's
would disrespect the country, so don't enter the country. Or don't come near me.
Don't come near me.
I will fight you like a kangaroo. But I guess there's also this argument that, it's what they wanted to do. They can do whatever they want with their bodies. However, I'm in agreement with you here. I think tattoos destroy house value.
No, but wait. Focusing on what I was saying earlier. We're not moving past this. We are determined.
You want an answer.
I want an answer to
I'm
this.
trying to beat around the bush.
Yeah,
You're
no. What's worse? Finally, tell me, what's worse? An accidental fuck up on a tattoo or a purposeful, unfactual fuck up on a tattoo? Well, it's not a fuck up. It's just an unfactual tattoo.
Noah, as Miss Troy would say, it's the it depends rule.
No, this is not true. This is bullshit.
It has to depend on something.
Fine. No. Okay. How about this?
Give me scenarios and I'll tell you. Give me scenarios and I'll tell you.
I gave you... Okay, let me give you the scenario again. She got a tattoo of the solar system, okay?
Oh, this case?
Yes. What's worse? Socially speaking, what's more unacceptable? The fact that she consciously chose to have an inaccurate solar system tattoo? Or that she accidentally got an inaccurate solar system tattoo?
The fact that she wanted to.
Why?
In this situation.
Why is that worse?
Because she knew that she wants to show this off, obviously.
Yes.
It's not for her to look in the mirror. It's for her to show off. Why get something that's going to spread fake news?
But it's not about fake
news.
No. Because it's not an informational thing, right? It's just...
It could be. Imagine she pulls up a shirt in the middle of an exam.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, your sister takes the study of the universe. Yeah, let me just check that real quick. Uranus is right next to what? Is that Venus? Yeah.
No.
That's what she's doing.
Fucking point,
Imagine if this goes way back, Noah.
Oh God,
She's thinking about this.
Because first off, she's not doing anything with astrology currently. Yet. No, not ever.
Yet.
No. She wants to be a designer, so this is not the fucking point. She never even. Don't even talk. Don't even talk to me about what she wants to do. She doesn't know yet.
Is she a bit of a lost?
No. Well, she knows. She wants to be a designer, but maybe she wants to be a stylist or something fashiony. I don't know. But point is what I'll tell you the actual thing that happened, which was the fact that she decided that she had a design for the solar system, right? And then she decided, no, it's going to look better like this, okay?
Okay.
And then she had the Mercury misplaced. She moved Mercury around.
She got it
permanent on her body, rest of her life. Painful surgery you need to get rid of it, right? You need laser surgery to get rid of it.
10 times as well just to get it out?
It was, I don't know. It seems like it's pain. I watched the show, How I Met Your Mother. Great show. Highly recommend it. And this guy had to get his tattoo removed. It was very painful. So, point is I think it's terrible. I think it's not great that she got an inaccurate tattoo.
No, I 100% agree with you there.
Yeah, but what? Okay, moving on to the general concept of tattoos. What do you think about tattoos in general?
As I said before, I hate them.
You hate them flat out.
hate
You want them all to die. That's the
I-
literal definition of hate. You want all tattoo to die. Do you want
No, not the people that
no,
wear tattoos.
Yeah,
okay.
Are you suggesting
No, no, no,
genocide
no,
on
no,
all
no.
tattoo
No.
people?
Look, there are some tattoos which I'm sure you could argue they look nice. However, they look nice now. What happens when you become old? And don't give me this bullshit that there's an area where they don't wrinkle, and I just don't know. It doesn't appeal to me.
Doesn't appeal to you?
No, not at all.
I think the argument of when I'm older, I'm gonna be all wrinkly and have a wrinkle tattoo. I think that's perfectly reasonable. I think that's why I don't get a tattoo, and I don't like getting something that permanently done onto my body. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's
But I can respect people that do,
yeah.
because it just shows that you're very passionate about something.
And good. If you
But-
want to get a tattoo of your ex-lover's name on your lower backside, go for it. If you're passionate about it, I understand. I'm not going to stand there and criticize you. I will respect. I'll be like, yeah, cool. It's just something that's not for me.
Yes, I agree completely. So, I just want to say that if you're that passionate about something, I guess. But personally, I don't believe that people can be passionate in something that heavily to get it inked onto their body permanently for the rest of their life, because people change. I think humans they evolve and change over time in such a different way that I can't know that future Noah is going to be the same as I am now, where I would want a stormtrooper tattoo on my arm or something.
The next Star Wars movie might be so terrible.
Yeah, Disney might fuck everything up, man. No,
Oh, Noah.
Well, no, but they're fucking it all up now. Don't get me started on Star Wars.
Disney. It's Mickey Mouse. It's
Mickey,
It's so sweet, Noah.
No, Disney and their corporate overlords are a bunch of fucks.
Oh, my, Noah.
Okay? No. They're a bunch of fucks.
Oh.
But let's. I'm just gonna not swear.
Hang on, no.
I'm gonna calm down.
Let's
I'm not gonna get
Mr.
ranted on
Let's
Disney.
do what Mr. Michael taught us. Ready? 7-Eleven. 7 in.
No, God. Okay. No, but point is I have very strong feelings about Disney and about their acquisition of Star Wars, and it annoys me to know it's to such a large extreme, because Star Wars is so dear to my heart. Because as a kid, I grew up watching Star Wars. I was always like on like an afternoon, I'd always watch some episode.
Based on
Whatever, and I was trying to, watch. It was just so dear, and then I was like, oh, Disney bought it. I was like, oh yeah, new Star Wars, come on, woohoo!
Yeah.
I was so pumped, and then they fucked it up, and then they made it shit, and now it's just the shit machine producing crappy movies each year, just like a factory, right? And that's so saddening.
But you know what the thing is? They just keep pumping them out because they know that people like you that love the movie are just gonna watch it in hopes that it will be better. But every year it will just come out and be lame.
You know what also makes me very sad is these new Star Wars kids. It's been, and I feel like probably a lot of the older generation had the same feeling about me.
Says the 17-year-old.
Yeah, right. No, it says me. Right. So the older generation who grew up with the original series probably had the same feeling about me, and I have that same feeling about the younger fucking kids, right? And they're like, "Oh, I love Star Wars. It's so great. Oh, I love Star Wars. It's fantastic." No, I think it's they're taking something and like they're saying, "Oh, I was on board from it with the start. I was at the start. I love Star Wars. I've always loved Star Wars." And now they're just like taking over this entire bandwagon, and they're making it childish and terrible, and it's ruining the franchise.
In your opinion.
Yes, in my very, very learned opinion.
But so in a whole, do you hate Disney, or do you just hate what Disney's doing with Star Wars?
I generally don't like Disney.
So not hate.
I don't, because Disney's simply a product of the capitalistic system that we currently have. Right, not to go into too much into capitalism and politics and all this stuff, but they're just a product of what the system is, of constant urge for profits and constant cycle of growth.
Yeah,
they're just a product of that, and I can't hate them for doing that because they just follow the market systems.
They're a private firm. They're
a private firm. Private firm. They just do whatever they want. They make good films. I love Pixar, right? They can manufacture child imagination and dreams in such a wonderful way.
In a world of pure imagination.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I think they're doing what they have to do. They make good films sometimes. You know,
Sometimes bracket Star Wars.
You know, ignoring what happened to Star Wars. And you know, I did kind of enjoy Episode 7. I have to admit.
Oh, Noah!
You know, no, I did enjoy some of Episode 7, but the other movies I just didn't
like.
I didn't appreciate.
You didn't resonate with them.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
So, what you know, I think that Disney is fine, I guess, because they're just doing what they need to be doing. So,
you think that they need to just focus on what they're doing?
Yeah. So
Good.
let me tell you something that happened to me the other day.
Okay.
Okay. I was biking just on the roads, and
Where?
Just around. Just was heading to school. Okay. And this entire week, my dad's been telling me before I leave the house, Noah, don't forget your scarf. Noah, put on a hat. Noah, do all this stuff. And later this week, I was feeling very kind of sick.
Yeah.
I was having a cold, and I was not feeling well. And then my dad says to me, Noah, you should have worn a scarf. You should have put on a hat. You should have done this.
It's a wives' tale. It's a bloody wives' tale.
No, but you don't understand. I really fucking hate scarves.
Oh, I will never wear a scarf.
I hate scarves. They suck. All of them suck. There is no exceptions.
No, Gucci scarf, no. Gucci scarf.
No, because it's not even about the brand. It's about the material and how somehow, of all materials in the world, scarf material is always scratchy. It's always scratchy. It can never not be scratchy.
It makes your neck really red and itchy.
See, so there's different types of itch, I think, with the scarf. There's the red itch. There's the kind of I don't know how to describe
discreet itch, where it doesn't make a big itch, or it doesn't show visibly, but
it's still itchy. It's like or there's this other itch, which is the worst itch, which feels like a bunch of little insects crawling upon your fucking neck.
Oh yeah,
you know that?
Like bed bugs.
Yes, exactly. So I don't like scarves.
And what sort of itch do you get when you wear a scarf?
It's between the spider itch, the insect itch, and the red itch. It's one of the two. And I have tried fucking millions of scarves. No, I haven't fucked millions of scarves. No, I have tried wearing millions of scarves. I've tried a bunch. My dad has a bunch of scarves in his closet, and he's like, try this one, try this one, try this one. And you're like, this one's not so bad. Just do it. It's going to keep you from getting sick. And I'm just like, no, but it sucks. It sucks to wear. The people that have managed to make socks soft and managed to make t-shirts comfortable and shirts fantastic.
Years of development
into those other garments. Don't give two shits about scarves and haven't made comfortable scarves.
And you know why?
Why?
Because they don't give a shit about scarves, because scarves are shit.
No, but this is the thing. There is potential in scarves. There is potential in scarf production. I think that if the right people are looking at scarves, they can make a material that is not itchy and doesn't fucking suck and still prevents me from getting sick.
But didn't you hear about the French model? Back in like the 40s or 50s when she was driving a sports car?
Yeah, I follow French models in the 50s.
Sorry, no.
This
sorry.
is like, that's my pastime. I am on Reddit and on Google, and I'm just Googling French models in the 50s in a car.
Hey, don't joke. I tell you, hang on. Don't let me get sidetracked here, okay? I could talk for the whole hour about this. But no. She was driving in a sports car, and she's wearing a beautiful, lovely red silk scarf. And then all of a sudden it gets stuck in the rear suspension of a car.
Wait, seriously? How long is this scarf?
Yeah, scarves can be really bloody long.
No, but not that long.
Yeah.
See, but that's why scarves suck.
Hey, motion, order to please fact check for me, please, Noah. You know?
I'm not gonna, no.
It's true.
It's true.
It's
okay.
a true story.
I believe you, buddy.
I don't know why you would lie to me.
You know, Noah, I would never lie to you.
Yeah, okay.
Just, I think scarves have a limit. They need to have like a little limit. Don't you agree?
I think they can have a limit.
A limit.
I think I see on our show notes here that you wanted to talk about Boeing.
Ugh, Boeing.
You want to talk about Boeing?
I love Boeing.
You love Boeing,
Dude,
I love Boeing.
Well, hang on.
I love most American companies. If you take a company in the world, okay, and you say that it's American, then I will have warmer feelings for the company. If you say Airbus or Boeing. I don't care that they're I say
you don't care that they're killing people.
I don't care that they're no. I'm kidding. No. I think that the American work ethic is amazing, and I love American companies, and I'm so disappointed with Boeing because it is a kick-ass American company that's just constantly fucking up. And you're going to tell us why. Tell us why, Dumpy.
Let's just start off somewhere here. For all of those who don't know what Boeing is an American aircraft manufacturing company. It goes from super small corporate jets all the way up to the 747, which is the largest aircraft in their fleet. And Boeing recently has had some troubles with its aircraft fleet. Now, as Noah will know, that Boeing is a very, very good, wouldn't say good, I'd say a very, very satisfactory company which produces aircrafts used all around the world, even by people that aren't American. Isn't that right, Noah?
Yes.
KLM flies 737s, I believe.
Probably.
Probably.
You know, Boeing exports everywhere, as any good American company would.
Now, I'm going to ask you the question. As someone who, you have the general knowledge of aviation, would you fly the 737 MAX again?
Yes.
You would trust it?
Okay. I want to say yes, but, no.
So you won't?
I wouldn't. I think it's good that the Americans grounded the plane. I must admit that the Trump administration did the right thing with grounding the plane. They might have taken it too long to do so, but they did the right thing.
By grounding it.
By grounding that plane.
And what do you think about Ryanair's recovery to try and lift the MAX issue, which is, and I quote, changing their 737 MAX 800 aircrafts to now say 737-8200 on the sides, so consumers and passengers won't get afraid by getting on the plane.
Wait, have they ungrounded the plane?
They haven't ungrounded them, but they've already removed all the MAX off them and put the 8200.
I think that's hilarious. I can't believe
smart.
it. It's not.
It's
fucking
legal,
smart.
because that
It's
is the
legal.
technical name.
Is it the technical name?
It's the technical name. The next generation, the second series of the 800 series.
Oh my god.
So it's the next generation aircraft.
Well, I think it's this entire thing with Boeing. I think it's despicable, kind of. Because what were you telling me earlier about what they were doing with the oxygen masks?
Oh, the 787.
Yeah.
Oh, a whistleblower. Oh, do you love whistleblowers or what?
Okay. Yeah, I think they're fantastic.
But the whistleblower's come out, and he said that
Except if
apparently,
they whistleblow on the American government.
Yeah. Epstein didn't... The 787 apparently doesn't have enough oxygen in a decompression situation where all the pressure within the aircraft suddenly breaks. There's a hole, there's a leak, some sort of issue. There isn't enough oxygen to circulate the aircraft in the aircraft masks.
Imagine how shitty that is, right? Yeah, you're crashing, right? Okay, we might be able to save your plane, but we can't because we're all going to suffocate before that happens.
You're all gonna die.
You're fucked no matter what. No matter how skilled the pilot is, no matter how awesomely they can land on like some river in New York, right?
Hashtag Sully.
Yeah.
Love you.
No matter how awesome the pilot is, or if they can do some inverted shit like they do in Flight, right? You've seen Flight, I assume.
We will come back.
We'll talk about Flight at some point. No matter how awesome they're still fucked. Because they don't have enough oxygen.
10 to 20 seconds up there at around 34,000.
Wait, do they get knocked out? What happens then?
Knocked out? Think about it. There's not.
Wait, what about the pilots? Do the pilots?
The issue is the pilots have an auxiliary oxygen tank which they can use.
So the pilots are fine.
The pilots are fine. However, if they're not fast enough to get the oxygen out quickly enough.
Yeah.
If they're not switched on, if they're on the toilet chatting up a hostie, who knows? Co-pilot's just spanking the monkey.
But do you think that pilots are actually joining the Mile High Club with stewardesses in the air?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what. Coming from an undisclosed source, pilots ejaculate in the cockpit.
No. Seat cockpit. No.
Cockpit. We've busted the
That's
nut, Noah. Busted the nut.
Oh God, that's gross.
Totally unacceptable. We understand why it's called cockpit now, but seriously, it's an issue. And Boeing, that's not the only issue. It's the MAX, the Boeing 787 issue. They've also got an issue with the Boeing 737-800, just 800
Wait, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are you reading all this Boeing shit off of a note file, or do you actually know the names of all the planes?
I know, or I can look at a plane and I'll tell you exactly what it is. Boeing, Airbus, Embraer.
What the fuck?
What?
This is stupid. I think it's a useless skill.
It's not.
No, because it's like, yes. It's like being able to tell like the difference in ant species.
It's not.
It's like
useless.
you see an ant. It's like that is this ant.
That is a red firebull ant.
Yes, exactly. What the fuck? Why do you need to know this? Why is it important?
It's just something I'm so passionate about. It's like you can look at a computer and you can probably tell me what sort of hardware and software is in it.
No, I can't.
Oh. Well, what? No, hang on. Better yet. You can probably name every single character
In?
out of Star Wars.
Oh, I could, yeah, but that's different.
But how is that useful?
In conversation.
I'm
I'm
talking
to a Star Wars nerd,
Yeah.
and I can discuss the entire situation.
And if I'm talking to an aviation nerd, I can discuss their dream aircraft that they can fly.
I guess.
So
Okay.
you see?
I
Checkmate
see.
right here.
No, not checkmate. It's still a
Checkmate.
useless skill. I will admit, knowing all the names of all the Star Wars characters is a useless skill.
But I don't think you understand, Noah. Knowing the aircraft's name off by heart just immediately gets me a job. It's all they ask in the exams, secretly, between you and me. Name this aircraft.
It's
Cessna.
no, who cares about, lift and yaw and roll and all this
Who
crap?
cares about physics, human performance, meteorology? Who cares a shit
Vectors,
about it?
nothing.
It doesn't matter.
Just the name of the aircraft.
This aircraft is the world's largest airplane for passengers. Now, you know what, Noah? Boeing's just... I've had enough with it. It's going to cause me to have an emotional breakdown.
Are you, before we finish this conversation, before we move on,
Yeah.
Boeing or Airbus? Come on, Boeing or Airbus?
I refuse to answer. I will not show my political bias yet. But I'll tell you what I will do. I'll give you a hint. One of the manufacturers floats better on water than the others.
I don't follow. Okay, doesn't matter. I have something to complain about. And I will tell you all about this after our next musical break. And we're back. Welcome to listeners all over the world, and keeping in mind that if you are listening to us on any podcast player, that you can listen to us live on every Saturday at 11 o'clock in New York at twitch.tv/Radio Hot Air. That's twitch.tv/Radio Hot Air. Meaning that you can chat with us, give us your fantastic money, which we will really use and appreciate, because currently, for those that don't know, or for those that are tuning in right now on Twitch, we are sitting in a boiling tent made of blankets and things, and it smells awful because we have been sitting here for the last half hour sweating our pits out.
Balls.
Right?
Balls, no. Sweating our balls off.
And it is absolutely terrible.
How many blankets did we count?
I think we have like 5 blankets on top of us.
Oh, no, more. We got to at least have 7. Because we have a sheet as well.
It's like a bunch. It's a bunch of blankets on top of us, and it's acting like insulation so that we don't have echoey voices, right? But it's also so fucking warm.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, point is if you want to support us, please do donate your bits on Twitch right now, so that we can actually afford some proper recording equipment and all this kind of thing. Or if you're on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, join us on Saturday, twitch.tv/Radio Hot Air. And now moving on to our next topic today. I have a story which happened to me the other day, and I was biking through Amsterdam. And
why do all your stories happen while biking in Amsterdam?
Because when I'm biking in Amsterdam, first off, a bunch of crazy shit happens because it's Amsterdam. It's just a crazy place. So just biking and all this, like, people are smoking pot on the side of the road. People are yelling at each other, honking at cars,
having
going
sex
through
with
red light.
prostitutes.
No, well, depends on where you go in Amsterdam, right? But I also, I think sometimes on my bike. But this happened to me, and I was biking by the canals, and there was this douchebag in an orange van that there were like 3 cars behind him, and he stopped, and I was like, why the fuck is this guy stopping? I was on my bike, so I had to wait as well, so I couldn't get past because it was a narrow road, and I was like, why the fuck is this guy stopping his car? What the hell is this guy doing? Turns out 1 second later I see little flashing orange lights, which means that he was unloading his shit. And I was so upset with this guy. I was just like, rah, because what is the plan with this man when he sees the 3 cars behind him? What is he going to do? Is he forcing those 3 people in those 3 cars to just wait for like half an hour?
But what are you meant to do in this situation? Because you can't back up because cars are coming down the street behind you on bikes.
Yeah.
You can't go in front because some guys decided to say, oh, sorry, I'm not going to pull over in an area where you guys can conveniently get past. I'm going to pull over where I can quickly hop out of the car, take my time to unload the van.
No, but see, this is the social situation. What is socially acceptable to do, first of all, for unloading your shit and as a driver?
There are two scenarios.
Two scenarios. Okay, go. Yeah.
Number
two
one,
scenarios.
You pull over into an area where cars can get past you.
So as the unloader.
Yeah,
As
as
the
unloader.
unloader.
This is as the unloader. Or number two, the Dutch government or any government, in fact, has to make a law if there is areas where it's a tight community, tight street, that you can quickly that you can't conveniently get past. You need to be able to unload in unloading areas, or only deliver at certain times, i.e., not peak hour.
No, but it wasn't peak hour.
When was it?
It was. I don't know. I forget. But it was like mid-afternoonish.
That's
not like- that's not-
it's between 4 and 7. That's peak hour.
Okay, it was at the start maybe, but he was just being a jackass. And I, as a bike person, I maneuvered my way around and got away, and I just didn't bother. But if I was in a car, what the fuck do you do? You know, because is it inconsiderate of you to get out of your car and then go and be like, hey man, what the fuck? Why are you standing out here? Or do you just wait? Because this man, he needs to unload his stuff. He has to. And how else is he going to do it?
The issue is...
Is it inconsiderate of a driver to force him to move?
No. It's his job to move. It's his job to move things. Think about it.
No, but maybe, I don't know if it was his job or not. This is the thing. I don't know what his situation was. Maybe he was moving apartment. Maybe his wife just kicked him out of his house. Who the fuck knows?
Who the fuck cares?
So you don't get under any situation. You're like, this fucking guy blocking my way. I am getting past.
Unless I see someone bleeding profusely. I don't care if it's a nosebleed. You know, if they are bleeding,
Life-threatening danger.
or your wife is giving birth,
Yeah.
you do not stop in front of me.
Okay.
You do not stop in front of me.
Not at all.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
Your car breaks down.
No, but what
sure.
gives you more right to get past than him stop?
The fact that he is being selfish because he wants to quickly and conveniently drop off his stuff to the closest possible point. So he's just pulling over right in front of the house.
So he's just being a jackass.
Yeah.
So okay, because but
But
if
don't
if you were the driver, what would you do to this man?
Hand on horn.
You go
And flicking the lights. Flicking the lights as
And
well.
the flick about the butt, double-handed,
High
double-handed.
beam, low beam.
Double
and hand on horn.
the double lights.
Yeah, you
And
know
what
that.
if he turns to you and goes like "fuck you"?
Hand on horn, lights faster.
Would you get out of the car at any point?
No.
You would not ever get out of the car.
No. And you know what my personal favorite is? If he is a van, and I've seen this because I know someone in my family, not going to mention names, who does this, is if they want to unload their thing, you drive up right behind them so they can't open their door. And then they have to move.
And then they have to move.
They have to move.
Imagine that. I would like in a cartoon, you can see this happening. It's like this the one car moves forward, the other one goes forward, then the other
Continuously moves forward until you can turn away.
Yeah. But then, okay, so you would do just honk and lights is what you would do.
Yeah. And it's the best solution. And I think as a community,
As a
we
community.
can step forward and we can pave a brighter, less time-wasting future together.
No, because imagine that, right? The economic inconvenience to all those fucking people. And also, like, imagine that you go to a bar.
Yeah.
And you say, oh, what do you do for a living? Yes, I move boxes. And everyone's like, oh, yeah, fuck you, man. You're the guy that always waits in the fucking
It's going to
street.
be a social taboo from now on.
Social taboo.
Vote for Noah and Dominic as president.
We will make it a social taboo and unacceptable behavior to make you fucking unload your shit in the middle of the road.
It's unfair.
Is it unfair?
It is unfair. And
No,
we
but what
will-
about this? What if the person's like a grandma who can't move anything far and is then waiting and has to do it there? Otherwise, they might die. If they have to move it like a block. If they park somewhere and they have to move it.
Sorry, Grandma.
Sorry, seriously?
Sorry. Look, if they can't move boxes, a grandma shouldn't be moving boxes. You should. A nice pedestrian obviously helps.
Would you help a grandma move boxes?
I always help people of a certain age when they look like, or if they look like they're struggling. I always take my headset out. Or
So you would, if you're biking past, you
Yeah.
would stop,
I have
take off your
before.
earbud.
I have before.
You'd say, Grandma,
Yeah.
ma'am, do you need help moving those boxes?
For an example of this, I was cycling through Amsterdam a while ago, and an old lady was trying to get her suitcase into a hotel.
Yeah, but that's different.
No, but she was trying to get a suitcase up the hotel. And
Did you bring it?
I stopped the bike, and I said, "Would you like a hand with that?" And she turned to me. She was an American lady checking into I don't know what it's called.
Doesn't
It's
matter,
one of the
doesn't matter,
hotels on the
doesn't matter.
canals. And to get up the little outside, says, "That would be so kind." Oh, sorry, that would be so kind. Thank you. So I gave her a hand, and yes, I would.
Did you move up to the room?
No, not to the room. I moved it up to the top step, and then the bellboy came out.
Okay. What is the limit to how far you're willing to help this lady?
Oh,
What is the? Would you?
if she
no.
asked me, continuous, like if she
No,
asked
no.
me,
Would you bring it all the way to her room?
if she asked me, yes.
Yes. Would you help her for over an hour?
No.
No.
It depends. If it's life-saving, like her daughter's in labor.
No.
or...
I'm talking. Grandma needs to move boxes to her new apartment because she's, forced out or something. Would you help her move?
I'd help her for a period of time. If she needs like something.
Yes, but what would you say? You're like, you move a couple boxes, and it's like, all right, that's it, I'm gone, peace.
No, but I would have
You'd be
to
like,
say.
sorry, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can I get out of here?
I have to go. Unfortunately, I have an appointment.
Oh, you'd lie.
Yeah, I wouldn't lie.
No,
I
you'd
would
say that. No, because you're saying that you have an appointment. Would you lie?
I do have an appointment.
You do. You
Yeah,
would.
I have an appointment with the toilet. I have an appointment with my parents. I have an appointment with food.
Okay, so you'd kind of lie.
I'd extend the truth.
You'd extend the truth to get
Extend
out
the
of helping a grandma move boxes.
It doesn't have to be a grandma. It can be a person that's
So
struggling.
you're saying that your time is more valuable than a grandma's health.
Okay. Pointing the finger here. I do not appreciate this.
Okay.
So, for this really bad behavior, Noah,
Yes.
I'm going to punish you.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I see what we're doing. I know what we're doing.
We're going to
Yeah,
swiftly move into a new segment that I'd like to introduce called Let's Quiz Noah about anything completely random about general knowledge and see how smart he is at general knowledge.
And now, the theme song. And we're back to the quiz. Dunphy, please begin.
So, Noah, are you ready for this?
Are you ready for the... Yes. And please remember that you can see us live on twitch.tv/Radio Hot Air on Saturdays at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the morning. If you want to join us in the Twitch chat, please do so. Also, if you want to start playing this game along with us and start typing your answers in the Twitch chat, that might be fun for you guys. I will definitely keep my computer away and not look at the chat while I'm doing this. So please, Dunphy, tell me your question.
I'm going to ask you a series of questions that some of our viewers may find interesting. And if you get them wrong, I hope there is going to be a backlash in the chat. So viewers, keep this in mind. Absolutely destroy Noah for his lack of general knowledge.
Yes.
So,
No. Don't
yes.
do that. No.
Question one.
No.
For all our basketball fans.
What? Okay.
Oh, no.
I don't know this. I can tell. I'm a very bad sports person. I don't follow sports. I try to do sports, but I'm not very good at them.
You're good at squash. Okay, we're
Moving on.
When Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls, how many NBA championships did he win?
Are you legitimately thinking that I will know this answer to this question?
Well, it's general knowledge.
It is not.
It's general knowledge.
No, fuck you. This is not general knowledge.
It is.
Okay. I'm going to say 7.
6.
Hey! I was pretty close.
I was scared.
I'm quite proud of that.
I am pretty impressed with that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Question number 2. What year was the first iPhone released in?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to tell you something.
Think of Steve Jobs.
I can think of Steve Jobs. I can imagine.
He's
I can
looking down on you.
picture Steve Jobs.
With little...
But I can tell you something else.
Yeah.
Is that this is definitely not general knowledge.
This is general knowledge.
No, it's not.
I knew this. I'm picking all the answers I knew.
You know.
Yeah.
Did you know the basketball one?
No.
Yes.
But I know the rest.
You know the iPhone one?
Yeah.
2004. 5. Is it higher or lower?
Yeah.
Is it up or down? Give me a
Warm or
hint.
cool? I'm not going to tell you.
You're not at all. I'm just going to keep guessing years.
No, because
2001.
you're wrong, because it's 2007. You weren't even close.
2007.
It feels like a decade ago.
That's such a... No, man.
It's
I
over a
thought it was
decade.
like before I was born.
No, 2000. You were born 2002.
I know. I thought it was like really long time. Well, I thought it
No.
was like when I was really young.
No.
Because I remember a friend of mine had an iPhone, and I was like,
The original.
oh, yeah, he had one.
Sell for a mozza now.
Yeah, anyway, sorry.
So,
Next question.
now, this one. You studied computer science, correct?
Temporarily, I did study computer science, yes.
So you should have an understanding of what HTTP stands for.
Yeah, Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
Oh, damn. You got it right. Yeah, you're lucky there. You know.
Did you know this one? Did you know that?
No,
that one?
I knew it. I general knowledge. Come on, believe me.
Okay.
What does meteorology stand for? What is this? What is it the study of?
Weather.
Yes. Good.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I think meteorologists, they have such a cool sounding job, right? Oh, what do you do? I'm a meteorologist, right? That's such a cool name, but it's actually not a very fun job because you just look at data and models and things.
Well, it's quite cool. I can like point out clouds.
You could put, oh, look at that cloud.
Well,
it
that's
looks
a
like a
cumulonimbus.
dinosaur. No,
That's a towering
It's a
cumulus.
dinosaur cloud.
It's like when you get lost flying. November 6, 1992. Do you know where you are? Tower, we are near a cloud. Can you be more specific? So, here we go. Another question. Which natural disaster is measured with the Richter scale?
Dude, seriously?
Yes.
This is stupid.
You don't know.
Wait. Yeah, sorry, earthquakes. Yeah.
Yeah. I was worried there.
That was concerning. Okay.
All right. What animal can be seen on the Porsche logo?
What?
You know Porsche?
Isn't it just the name Porsche?
No.
What?
No.
Is it
No.
on the fancy cars? They just have a Porsche.
No. There's a little emblem. A little.
No, they don't have an
Yeah,
emblem.
they do.
No, they don't. They have just a
No,
Porsche.
they don't.
It just says Porsche.
Hey, chat, back me up here.
Doesn't matter. I think it's Porsche. Fine. I guess I'm wrong. I don't know about cars, but
Porsche.
wait, no. I'm googling it. Screw you.
No, it's true.
Porsche.
You're fact checking me.
Yes.
Oh, ha, 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 ha. Thank you so much. I will take my apology now.
I'm sorry. You're right. Oh, but now I know the answer.
What is it?
Nothing. Is it a horse?
Yes, it is. Good job.
Okay.
And that is the end of Quizno about
Is that
random
really
segments.
it? Is that it?
No, I have a few more, but they're quite hard. You seem to not be doing so well.
Okay, give me one more. Give me
One
the hardest
more.
one you got.
What or who is Ford Mustang named after?
The car.
No. It is a type of car. What is it named after?
Oh, I thought it was a guy. I thought it was a guy.
No, Ford Mustang. Like,
No, that's the point. I thought it was a guy, and he was named after the car, or the car was named after him.
No.
because he was like a designer of the car.
no,
I'm
that's
sorry.
not it. I'll give you one more go. You give up?
I give up.
The fighter plane from World War II.
How the fuck are you supposed to know that?
That's general knowledge.
It's not general knowledge.
Mustang.
I'm sorry.
Ah, okay, see?
Also, to the chat, if the audience wants to submit questions, I guess they can if we deem them acceptable.
Yes.
But now moving on to the next topic while we compile some questions from the audience. So, I was, again, walking and biking through Amsterdam.
Walking and biking.
Well, yes. So, and I was going, and there was this very loud car, and it wasn't honking, it was going, vroom!
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Revving or actually going fast?
It was going like fast and revving at the same time. I don't know what the things mean, but it was just loud. And it was
So-
the engine being loud. And it was like a fancy, big
Yeah.
dick car.
A big dick car.
It was a big dick car.
a big dick car.
Yes.
A biggest dickest car.
A big, yes. And I wanted to know, what do you think about big dick cars?
I think that they're nice in certain scenarios and certain places.
Would you own, if you had big dick money, would you get a big dick car?
No, my dream car is a vintage Mini.
No, okay, but do you frown on the people that use their money to purchase the really loud, the cars?
I do and I don't. I think they're great if you live in Dubai, in a place where you can go to the track and you can race your car with all your friends. However, if you're outside my house at 3 a.m. deciding to do burnouts in the middle of the tram tracks, then I have a problem
Wait,
with
have you seriously had this happen to you?
Yes.
You've had people do burnouts.
People do burnouts all the time in Amsterdam. You can literally, where we have lunch, there are burnouts in the middle of the square.
Oh yeah, there are burnouts in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, those dicks.
Yeah. And
Oh.
what cars do they have?
Big dick cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Are big dick cars only cars that are actually physically huge, or also just fancy cars?
I wouldn't say fancy, because you can have like a nice Audi. That's not a big dick car. A big dick car is being modified, has a tinted
Wait,
window.
is a Mercedes a big dick car?
No, but a
sports.
souped up G-Wagon with interior lighting and underground purple lighting.
Okay,
and
okay,
that's a
yeah.
big dick car.
Okay, I have no problem with people that own big dick cars. I think it's perfectly acceptable.
Even when they're outside your house going.
But I think owning one is okay.
Yeah, owning one's completely
That's fine.
It's how
but
they use it.
how you yes, exactly. It's the I have a big dick, look at me kind of thing.
And they need to be respectful, and they need to a crash course in big dick car owning.
Yes, exactly. No, because you get a car,
Yeah.
and then you're like, I want this car to be as loud as possible, and all the shit. And actually, I've been maybe I got a bit startled by one once. I was sitting there, I was listening to my music by waiting at a stoplight, and some car, the car light had gone first, and it went, and I got scratched.
And you have noise canceling headphones.
I had
don't you?
I had one ear off.
Oh, one
So
ear off.
because that was too dangerous. But I was so scared because of that freaking car, and it was terrifying. So much so, as you know how clumsy I am, I nearly fell off my bike in that incident because I was just like, I just got startled, my entire body flailed because I couldn't handle this fucking car, and it was some douchebag who was just going.
Just straight through. He watched those lights. As soon as it was green, he was
It
racing.
was right there.
He was
right there.
racing the Nana and the Prius Panda right
so
there.
I don't mind people owning nice cars. I think it's nice. You can own a nice
it's
car.
acceptable.
I love Teslas, for example. Right? Those are also really nice cars.
Save
but
the
I
turtles.
just, but I just don't like it when people are so loud with their cars. Exactly.
And it's a waste of time. But Noah, I'm gonna get really, really, really serious with you for a second.
Okay.
I don't like listening to my own voice
You don't.
when it's pre-recorded.
Why don't think anyone does? That's the point. I don't think
No.
anyone likes listening to their own voice.
Apparently, some people do. Apparently, some people get off, like not hard or sexually off, but like get quite.
Wait. In what situation is get off not a sexual thing?
True.
Exactly. What do you mean? Please explain.
Phrasing.
Please, yeah, exactly. Please explain.
They get all. Yes, sir. Like they get all high horse
High horse. I was like,
yeah.
yes, look at me, fancy.
because they think that they have a nice voice. Like I personally, I've been told that I have a very sexy and nice voice.
You don't have a sexy and nice voice.
Thank you, Noah. But it doesn't mean that I'm there stroking my guitar at 3 a.m.
Oh my
because listening to my voice. I just don't find it appealing. What about you?
I have, because I do debates and stuff. I have to speak into microphones quite often.
Yeah.
And when you speak into a microphone, you can hear your own voice, right, from the speakers. Or when I was doing recording tests with you, I had to listen to my own voice.
Yeah.
And when I first did it, I was very like cringy and all this terrible shit. I was like, ah, I can't handle listening to my own voice. Now I know what I sound like when I talk, and I hate it so much because it just sounds awful. It sounds so different to what I think I sound like, and I sound so much more annoying. No, seriously, right? I've been talking to you for like 53 minutes now.
Yeah.
Okay, and simply a reminder to all those listening on Apple Podcasts or any other podcast player that you can find us live on Saturday, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is, as you know, freedom time in America, on twitch.tv/Radio Hot Air. This is twitch.tv/Radio Hot Air, Saturdays, 11 Eastern Standard Time in the morning. Thank you. But now, getting back to what I was saying, I find my voice so annoying because I constantly hear it, and it's so high pitched, and it's such a pain. And imagine listening to that voice, which people might have just done for an hour, which I know you've just done because you're sitting across from me, is just dreadful and terrifying.
You and I do MUN,
We do.
and you propose ideas to quite large audiences.
I do.
Do you think people just vote against your resolution or amendment as a whole because of your voice?
Yeah, so I've had this experience. I was at a debating thing, and I had this idea, and I constantly was telling this one thing, and people really started disliking me.
Oh no.
And they were constantly just like they came up and they were just like, well, because just like part of it was that because it was me, they just said no. They may have agreed. They don't give two fucks, and they're just like, because of you, because of who you are,
Oh.
I am not voting for this thing.
We need our emotional support unit here right now. Where's well-being? We need the well-being.
Yeah, we
committee
need
right
well-being. No, but I don't like my voice. I wish it was nicer. My family, I have this one guy in my family, and he has the nicest, kind of Massachusettsy, high class, wonderful voice. And I can't do it, otherwise I would, Yeah. But it's just wonderful.
What, in general, what is the nicest narration voice? Is it American?
Morgan Freeman.
American. Sorry.
No, Morgan Freeman.
Let me just get
not
the,
even any country.
Let me just get the
no
eagle.
country
let
at
me
all.
get the eagle.
No. Not that it's an American. Or Stephen Fry is also very cool. No, it's Morgan Freeman. He's the most amazing guy with the most amazing voice.
So you don't think David Attenborough?
No.
Yeah.
I do not. It's terrible. No, I think it is absolutely I think he has a very nice voice. I think he has a very cool voice. And now that we're in our last 5 minutes of the show, I want to solicit questions from chat. We will answer most questions. If you want to type them out now, we will read them out if they're appropriate, and we will answer them. They can be about most things, about most topics. Okay?
So I see one question from a robot, and the robot is asking us, what is the
Wait,
meaning...
no. No robot question. Wait, what robot question?
Yes, what is the meaning of life?
Oh, what does it mean 42? Do not know this. This doesn't matter.
Sorry.
What is the meaning of life? My opinion on this is a very interesting opinion. Is something that is that we exist to just live and to just, essentially our objective is to, I don't know. I don't know is the answer.
So you're
I don't know is the answer.
You're against pro-life.
Huh?
You're against pro-life.
What do you mean?
You're against pro-life.
What?
You're against pro-life.
I'm against pro-life.
You've just said that you're against pro-life.
How so?
You know what pro-life is, correct?
No. What do you mean?
Termination.
Oh, is it the abortion thing?
Yes.
I'm against abortion.
You're against it.
No, I'm pro-abortion.
Yes. So you're pro-life. So you're
I'm pro-choice.
You're pro-choice, not
I'm
pro-life.
Pro-choice.
Okay, I'm glad we cleared that up
Yeah.
because I just noticed an issue with that. That would have been funny. Now,
Okay, so we have a question from the chat. And the question is why do we choose Eastern Standard Time instead of Central European Time? Because we hope that a lot of Americans will listen to the show, and that if we are American-centric and American-focused, because Eastern Standard Time is American, they will listen to our show and be more happy and nice towards us, is the answer.
all I'm going to say is no is being very patriotic.
I'm very patriotic. As an American who has never lived in the United States for a day in his life, but loves America, I must always do the American system.
Yes, freedom!
Except when it comes to metric and Fahrenheit. I will not use Fahrenheit, and I will not use pounds because those are ridiculous.
No.
I'm kidding, by the way. They're not ridiculous. Perfectly acceptable standard of measurement.
What do you think? Do you prefer left hand or right?
No.
Right hand
No.
driving
Okay,
of the car.
never mind.
Left hand or right hand driving of the car now.
I just wanted to say, for the last 2 minutes of our show, that I wanted to thank a couple people for their work on the show, which of course is my co-host Dunphy, who has worked very hard with me on the show. Our design artist Alex, who has made all of our logos and all of our banners on Twitch. We are very thankful for that because it was all free of charge. And also, of course, of Martin, who has designed our beautiful introductory music, which I will play for you once more. And that was that wonderful music once again from Martin, who wrote that for us specifically. And I wanted to thank the audience for being wonderful and engaging in the chat. And we would like to see you again. Remember that you can find us on twitch.tv/Radio Hot Air every Saturday, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And thank you for listening. Dunphy, do you have anything more to say?
I'd like to just end with one fun fact. Right now that there are more Russians than Americans listening to this podcast. How does that make you feel?
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad. That's very sad. It's fine. Please join us next week on every Saturday, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This was Hot Air.
Bye, guys.